واسمها رمادية. دموع على أرض الأرض تنادي حرية. صوت الحجر أقوى من ألف بالنقية. حلنا لنا حياة لنموت القضية أبدية.
Cracked streets, broken glass, tanks leave a scar. Shabab toss, rocks of steel beast, no guitar. Dust settles like history, heavy in the lungs. Kids sketch maps of freedom with the tips of their tongues. Checkpoint chokehold, elders wait in the heat. Life measured in permits, they shuffle defeat. But nah, resistance like the oats haunting string. Melody sharp, cut chains, let the voices sing. Blood on the soil, it don't wash with the rain. Generations weave, struggle in the threads of pain. Prayers hit the heavens, minarets call the sound. While the roots hold the ground where the martyrs are found.
تحت الزيتون واسمها رمادية. دموع الأرض الأرض تنادي حرية. صوت الحجر أقوى من ألف بنادية. حل منا حي لنموت القضية أبدية.
Street lights flicker, curfews lock the night. But hope's a wildfire, sparks ignite. Shadows on the wall move stealth like whispers. Graffiti on the ruins, truth in the scriptures.
يا أرضي يا أمي فيك الحرية. أحلامنا مدفونة لكن مش منسية. صوتنا عالي ما نرضى بالذل. نرجع حارتنا نرسم الأمل.
Broken bricks, shattered glass in the alley. Kids play soccer where the rubble tally. Checkpoints choke the veins of the city. Soldiers posted, their gaze ain't pretty. Mama's cooking on a fire, gas tanks empty. Prayers in the night for a dawn that tempts me. Scarred skies, drones hum a death melody. Yet the youth dream big with their zeal heavenly. Sling rocks are giants, David in their blood. Streams of resistance flowing like a flood. A dollar stretches thin like a threadbare rug. Yet the love thick as the jasmine's hug.
يا أرضي يا أمي فيك الحرية. أحلامنا مدفونة لكن مش منسية. صوتنا عالي ما نرضى بالذل. نرجع حارتنا نرسم الأمل.
The olive tree's roots hold stories untold. Generations planted seeds, not a fruit sold. Graffiti on the wall screams we still here. Ink bleeds truth, every line sincere.
Skies, dust clouds where the sun should rise. Checkpoint, chokehold, see the fear in their eyes. Barbed wire horizons, dreams buried in the rubble. Little hands clutch stones, hearts heavy with the struggle. Metal gates groan, shadows stretch on the sand. Soldiers bark orders, small feet forced to stand. Classrooms with cracks, chalk fades on the board. But the lessons hit harder when survival's the reward. A toy in one hand, a tear in the other. Sister whispers hope, eyes mirror their mother. The wall ain't just concrete, it's a wounded device. But their laughter cuts through, echoing on both sides. Stale bread dinners, prayer stitched in the seams. Children weave futures out of torn up dreams. Graffiti on the wall speaks louder than the news. freedom's not a crime, painted in bold blues. Night falls, curfews like chains on the clock, but the stars can't be silenced, no matter the block. Lantern light flickers, they write stories untold, spilling truth sharper than any soldier's hold. They dodge drones like kites, their courage takes flight. Even in the pitch black, they generate light. Hope is a slingshot aimed at the skies, Palestinian children with fire in their cries. Yeah. Dust clouds rising both sides of the sea. Bricks crumble in Gaza, blocks crumble in DC. Survival's a gamble, dice roll with no plea. Dodging stray rounds, they pray loud under debris. Street lights flicker, hope fades with the power. Curfews and curves, both held by the hour. Helicopters hum low, shadows devour. Kids grow fast with an innocent sour. Cinder blocks stacked like tombstones, gray. Chalk outlines, paint stories they can't say. Both know the drill when the sirens display. Life ain't a promise, just rent we repay. Checkpoints and corner stores, I stay peeled. Whether the soldier or the cop, the heat concealed. Tanks roll through alleys, hood rats keep shields. From the slum to the camps, the scars won't heal. Mama cries the same tears, war on the porch. Her sons chasing bread might get scorched by the torch. Whether projects or ruins, the struggle's the course. Different flags, same chains, same brutal force. Dreams get snatched like chains off the neck. Whether drone strikes a gang, fights respect gets checked. Both worlds taught us watch where you step, cause one false move and it's lights out next.
يا ترى بالوطن احضني، يا ترى بالوطن احضني، يا ضوء الأمل ضويني، يا ضوء الأمل ضويني، يا ضوء الأمل ضويني. ما يضيع الحلم مني، ما يضيع القلب مني.
From the alleys where the walls still cry, kids throw stones like they reach in the sky. The air thick with the scent of fire. Dreams don't die, but they tread the wire. Born with a fight in their blood, it's clear. Every step got the weight of 1,000 years. Streets echo with the chants and screams, but in their eyes, man, the spark still gleams. Barbed wire, sun fades red. Tears soak the soil where the ancestors bled.
يا ترى بالوطني، يا ترى بالوطني، يا ضوء الأمل ضويني، يا ضوء الأمل ضويني، يا ضوء الأمل ضويني. ما يضيع الحلم مني، ما يضيع الحلم مني.
Young one, young one, young one. Yeah, young ones, oh so rockin' worn out kicks. Stories they tell can make the toughest flinch. Heartbeats sink to the drums of pain, but hope still grows in the crack of the change. بدي حرية بدي أرضيتي صوتي عالي ما بينداس ولا بيتي دم العين من البث فيها غليان هذا وطن هذه أرض مش للبيع ولا النسيان.
Yo, the streets smell of time mixed with tear gas. Kids ducking rubble, dreams shatter like cracked glass. Checkpoints choke life, grip tight like a python. Homie trying to pass, but the wall cast a long dawn. Mama boiling lentils, power cut at sundown. Candles light the fight, still they hold the gun down. Rocking the hand, sling shots of rebellion. Whispers in the alleys, louder than the yells, man.
بدي حرية دي أرضيتي صوتي عالي ما بينداس ولا بيتي دم العين من البث فيها غليان هذا وطن هذه أرض مش للبيع ولا النسيان.
Rooftops and prayers, tanks roll the streets slow. Ain't no fairy tale, but we still dream though. Graffiti on the wall says we will not bow. Bulldozers crush roots, but we plant seeds now. Dude on the corner slinging hope in the package. Smoke curls up while the soul takes the damage. Schoolbooks in the crossfire, words of the weapon. Every verse I spit, truth sharper than a crescent. Crescent, crescent, crescent.
في شوارع الحجر دموع وازم بشر ضربوا طبول سال القهر كل جرح حكاية كل زاوية أثر نحكيها للأرض للناس للقمر.
Streets heavy, cobblestone shoulders. Kids dodge the sun, heat cold as the soldiers. Breadline dreams, pockets slim as the margins. Every spark lit, they smother the fire's origin. City walls whisper, names of the fallen. Echoes of the past, shadows still calling. Hands paint stories, fingers trace the scars. Life on pause, but the struggle move like cars. Mama boiling lentils, prayer simmer low. Every part a battlefield, writes a metaphor. Kites in the wind, red string tethered hopes. Sky stitched together with invisible ropes.
في شوارع الحجر دموع وازم بشر ضربوا طبول صدى القهر كل جرح حكاية كل زاوية أثر نحكيها للأرض للناس للقمر.
Yeah. Ash in the breeze, rooftops hold the pain. Minarets sing sorrow, the clouds weep rain. Cousin got cuffed, he ain't even throw a stone. Just a boy with a bag, but the system made him grown. Every step a gamble, dice roll, crack pavement. Freedom's a mirage, disappears with the fragrance. Shy steam rising, talks of liberation. Dreams stitched in patterns, every thread frustration. Streets paved in history, footprints in the dust. Carved in the rubble, the stories of us. Old men laugh, smoke curls in the sky. Tales of resistance, they refuse to die.
في شوارع الحجر دموع وازم بشر ضربوا الطبول صوت القهر كل جرح حكاية كل زاوية أثر نحكيها للأرض للناس للقمر.
Underneath the crescent, shadows play chess. Nighttime battles, hearts.
Yeah. City split open, guts spill in the gutter. Concrete cries, every block got a shutter.
Rubble where the dreams stack, now it's just ash. Kids playing tag with shadows from a bomb blast. Mothers holding ghosts, fathers buried in the sand. Landmines hum lullabies, a cursed holy land. Oil stained prayers on a broke prayer rug. Shell casings echo, peace swept under the rug. Mic cords braided with the cries of the oppressed. Hip-hop the last weapon, keep it strapped to the chest. Raid these for barricades, snares like alarms. Turntables spin revolutions, not just songs. They drop drones, we drop bars sharper than steel. Sample the sorrow, chop it, make the pain feel real. Bass lines rumble like tanks in the night. Verses like candles where they cut off the light. Every kick a heartbeat, every snare a cry, every rhyme a promise. They can't silence the sky. Hip-hop the megaphone for those who got none. Palestine in the bars till the justice gets done. Yo, dawn breaks, minarets cry to the wind. A land split, bricks crushed, hopes pinned. Checkpoint blues where they frisk souls for a grin. Underneath the rubble where the real fights begin. Mothers hold photos, sons gone in the haze. Streets stained crimson, yet they walk unafraid. Bulldozers hum lullabies, dreams erased. But roots grip the soil, no tears misplaced. Freedom's just a mirage, a kite caught in the wire. Kids toss stones, aiming hearts full of fire. Olive trees whisper, tales of time expired. Yet the spirit won't fold, they only climb higher.
يا جبل ما يهزك ريح
All mountain,
no one can shake it. صوت الحق أقوى من السلام.
the voice of truth is stronger than weapons.
فلسطين أرضنا ودمنا.
Palestine, our land, our blood.
وحدتنا قوة ما فيها نقاش.
Our unity is strength, no debate in that. Graffiti on the walls, truth bleeds in the paint. Martyrs in the air, no room here for saints. Calloused hands clutch keys to a home misplaced. Generations locked out, yet they still embrace. Drones hum lullabies, night skies ablaze. Children with dreams in a land of delays. Every scar on the earth maps a story to tell. From the cradle of life to the checkpoints of hell.
Sirens wail in the iron sky. She clutches her son, whispers, we survive or die. Walls crumble like dreams in a restless sleep. Her heart pounds, but her faith runs deep. Broken glass cuts the soles of her feet. Still she runs through the shadows of the burning street. Her scarf a flag, her tears unshed. A shield for her child from the chaos ahead. The ground shakes, her breath's a prayer. Smoke eats the air, but she doesn't despair. Every step's a gamble, every turn's a test. She cradles her baby like armor to her chest. Eyes like embers, fierce and raw. She dares the night to break its own law. In the face of thunder, she stands her ground. Her mother's love louder than the war sound. Shrapnel sings, but her lullaby's louder. Her voice cracks, but her will's like powder. Exploding with hope in a world so grim. Each word a fortress, each note a hymn. Underneath the rubble, stars still gleam. She builds a new world from the edge of a screen. Brick by brick, she rewrites the fight. Her mother's love ignites the darkest night.
صرخة حرية في أرض الأسى. الليل طويل وين النصر دمع عيوننا صوت ألمنا حرية حرية freedom حرية حرية
Rubble in the alleys, dust coats the lungs. Kids play tag with tanks, they too young. Peter on the ground, shatter glass on the plate. Walls whisper secrets of a nation's fate. They raid at dawn, break the door, no warrant. Mama holding tight to the scarf she adorned in. Streets ain't paved, they veins of resistance. Heartbeats echo defiance, persistent. Dreams buried under olive trees, roots run deep. The soil remembers ancestors don't sleep. Sky cries smoke, hope stitched in kefir. Every stone thrown, legacy's idea.
Sirens, just silence, then chaos erupts. A land of patience, and enough is enough.
صرخة حرية في أرض الأسى الليل طويل وين النصر دمع عيوننا صوت ألمنا حرية حرية
يا ظالم ليش كاس الكلب تعبنا من القهر والصمت We're tired of oppression and silence وين العدل وين الحق صرخ سقطنا للحرية صدى بيوصل I cry for freedom echoes and travel
Street lights buzzing like static in the sky. Little man dodging tanks while he learning to survive. Rubber bullets fly, tear gas in his eyes, but he stand tall. Never let him steal his pride. He got stones in his pocket, dreams in his veins, graffiti on the walls, spelling out their pain. Checkpoints blocking, futures locked in chains, but the fire in his heart burn hotter than the flames.
يا ظالم ليش كاس الكلب تعبنا من القهر والصمت We're tired of oppression and silence وين العدل وين الحق صرخنا للحرية صدى بيوصل I cry for freedom echoes and travel
Crack concrete where they playing their games. Every corner got a story, every alley got names. Kids growing fast, age don't mean a thing when your childhood gets stolen by the weight of the pain. Drone shadows creep, turning day into night, but their laughter's a weapon, their joy is a fight. Resilience in their blood, hope in their sight. They write their revolution in the glow of moonlight.
يا صوتنا عالي مهما صار Our voices loud no matter what نحن الأرض نحن النار We are the land, we are the fire ما بنخاف من ليل الظلام We don't fear the night of darkness العدل يومه بيجي أكيد Justice will come one day for sure
Streets be cracked like shattered glass. Kids play ball where the shadows pass. A kite in the sky but the strings ain't free. Checkpoints choke what we wanna be. Mama got a pot with a dream to cook. Baba on the roof with a watchful look. Generation strong through the dust and fight. We plant olive trees under bombs at night.
يا صوتنا عالي مهما صار Our voices loud no matter what نحن one day for sure.
Rooftop prayers with a view of the stars, counting dreams like we're counting scars. Little bros laugh, cuts through the gloom. Hope's a flower even in this tomb. Smoke in the air but we still breathe deep. The soil is ours and it's ours to keep. Pride in my blood like the sun in my veins. Even when it pours you can't wash our names. Every wall's got a story to scream. Graffiti whispers of a buried dream. Through the rubble we rise and we chant. This is our world, they can't transplant.
يا صوتنا عالي مهما صار. Our voice is loud no matter what. نحن الأرض نحن النار. We are the land, we are the fire. ما بنخاف من ليل الظلام. We don't fear the night of darkness. العدل يوم بيجي أكيد. Justice will come one day for sure. صرخة حرة نغني للسلام. بين الدمار نزرع الأحلام. رغم القهر نصرخ بأعلى صوت. حرية نعيشها مهما الموت. صرخة حرة نغني للسلام. بين الدمار نزرع الأحلام. رغم القهر نصرخ بأعلى صوت. حرية نعيشها مهما الموت.
Cinder block dreams in a land of debris. Kids dodging shadows where the snipers might be. Street lights flicker, the power's on ration. Water drips slow, life's constant subtraction. Stones in their palms, David's echo still heard. Against the Goliath, their courage undeterred. Graffiti on the wall, truth bleeds in the ink. From the river to the sea, the lines make you think.
صرخة حرة نغني للسلام. بين الدمار نزرع الأحلام. رغم القهر نصرخ بأعلى الصوت. حرية نعيشها مهما الموت.
Checkpoint blues, mom's bread in the bag. Her hands trembling as the soldiers nag. A classroom's a shelter, notebooks in the rubble. Learning how to dream while surviving the struggle. Kites in the sky stitched with threads of resistance. A flag in the wind, their hope's persistence. Olive trees, wheat roots deep in the soil. Still standing strong despite years of toil.
من التراب نقوم. صوت الحكي يدوم. بيد ما بنخاف. نرسم حلمنا باليوم. من التراب نقوم. صوت الحكي يدوم. بيد ما بنخاف. نرسم حلمنا باليوم.
Born in the rubble where the walls still speak. Ash in the air but the spirit ain't weak. Mama's tears dry while the children grow fast. Every stone's a story, every shadow cast. Concrete jungle where the jasmine blooms. Hope in the cracks of the darkest rooms. They tried to erase us but we carved our name. Survival's the language, it's a worldwide flame.
من التراب نقوم. صوت الحكي يدوم. بيد ما بنخاف. نستحلنا باليوم. من التراب نقوم. صوت الحكي يدوم. بيد ما بنخاف. نستحلنا باليوم.
Yeah, they bomb the block but they can't kill dreams. Got a heart like a lion and it still redeems. Through the dust and the grime, hear the old strings cry like a call to the sky. Man, we rise, we fly. This ain't just a struggle, it's a lifetime pact. Where the scars on the soul write the truth and fact. Pass the bread, pass the tea, man, the circle's tight. Every night we survive, that's a victory light. Victory light, victory light.
من التراب نقوم. صوت الحكي يدوم. ايد بريد ما بنخاف. نرسم حلمنا بالغياب. من التراب نقوم.
قلبي حي.
I have a homeland alive in my heart.
ما بركة لو حتى أموتي حي.
I won't leave it even if I die alive.
حجار الشوارع هي سلاحنا.
Stones of the streets are our weapons.
صوت الحرية بيصرخ بالسمنة.
A voice of freedom screams our name.
Yeah, they lock the block like it's Fort Knox still. Chains on the soul, but the mind stay real. The homie sling rocks, but they ain't for deals. Busting through the fog like broken wheels. Street lights flicker like a Morse code spell. Kids ducking drones, making home in shells. Checkpoint choke, every step's a tale. Mama's tears turn to rivers that swell. عندي وطن جوا قلبي حي.
I have a homeland alive in my heart.
ما بركة لو حتى أموتي حي.
I won't leave it even if I die alive.
حجار الشوارع هي سلاحنا.
The stones of the streets are our weapons.
صوت الحرية بيصرخ بالسمنة.
Voice of freedom screams our name.
Wall so high, but the spirit climb higher. Ashes of the past fuel the present fire. Youth on the front lines with fists for hire. Every scar they wear is a badge and tie. They watch us through lenses, drones inspire. The truth too sharp, it cuts their lives. The call to prayer meets the curfew cries. Your hope still rises under battered skies.
Street lights dimmed, shadows patrol the block. Life under curfew, time frozen on the clock. Kids dodge rubber slugs, stones in their hands. Facing armored beasts, no fear where they stand. Graffiti on the walls, whispers of the truth. They chain the elders, but they can't cage the youth. Through alleys and rooftops, resistance brews. Hope in the whispers, carried by the shoes.
يا أرض الأجداد يا صوت الصمود نادي علينا الحق ما يموت. الليل طويل والظلم علينا لكن شمس الحق دايما تجينا.
Dust in the air, crack vinyl loops play. Soulful cries rise from a distant yesterday. Checkpoint vibes where patience meets rage. Life's a tightrope act on this crowded stage. Mama's prayers mixed with the call to the streets. Her courage louder than the boots on the beat. Justice ain't blind, she just hides in the dark. But the flame stays lit in the people's spark.
Yeah. Brick dust clings where the prayers once rose. Street lamps flicker like the stories they hold. Concrete wounds open wide, swallow dreams whole. But the soul of the people hotter than burning coals. Windows shattered, reflections of a shattered peace. History etched in the scars of the streets. Kids died shadows, not gains but debris. Every corner got a story, no space to breathe. Bulldozers hum, lullabies of eviction. Dreams crushed under wheels, cold contradiction. Yet seeds sprout from the cracks in the stone. Hands rebuild homes where hope's overthrown.
Metal birds screech, fire rains from the sky, but the spirit don't break even when tears dry. Mother stitching courage in the seams of the night. Fathers plant olive trees, defying the fight. Ashes dance where the houses stood proud. Children paint futures on walls, battle plowed. Generations whisper, we ain't going nowhere. Roots too deep, like the wind ain't there. Markets hum again, the barter of belief. Bread baked in defiance, a meal for the grief. Chisel to the stone, a blueprint to thrive. The rubble speaks volumes, still here, still alive.
جبل ما يهزك ريح Oh mountain no wind can shake you صوتنا عالي والحق بيصيح Our voices loud true screams and speak من الصخر طلعنا جذرنا عميق From the rock we rose our roots run deep إيدنا النار وعيوننا طريق In our hands fire in our eyes the way
Dusty streets, hope buried in the rubble. Mama cooking love, every bite a struggle. Pops rocking scars, stories at his knuckles. Dreams smothered under boots, visions in the muzzle. Tanks on the block, kids chalk the pavement. Ballin' with a flat, worn out replacement. Checkpoint choking, freedom's on containment. Life's the illest beat, but they chop the arrangement. Olive trees burn, roots deeper than the pain. Rain of tear gas, but still we remain. Every tear tells tales, carved into the grain. 100 years of shackles, still breaking the chain.
يا جبل ما يهزك ريح Oh mountain no wind can shake you صوتنا عالي والحق بيصيح Our voices loud truth screams and speak من الصخر طلعنا جدرنا عميق From the rock we rose our roots run deep إيدنا النار وعيوننا طريق In our hands fire in our eyes
Street lights flicker, shadow wars in the alleys. Kids play cops and thieves, dreams turn valleys. Auntie's Keffy is stitched with the story she rallies. Lost homes, broken domes, still fight the malice. Fight the malice. Fight the malice.
Whisper secrets, sprayed in crack paint. Children chalk dreams where the asphalt ain't. Bullets for breakfast, but the soul won't break. A dove flies crooked, shadows tail its wake. Checkpoint chokeholds, time moves slow. Sandstorm futures, but the seeds still grow. Street lights flicker, hope burns low. Still we build from rubble, watch the phoenix glow. Streets know my name, they carved it in dust. Echoes of ancestors scream, resist the rust. Prayers bounce off minarets, ricochet trust. A stone's revolution, slingshot combust. Concrete jungle, the vines don't sleep. Roots push through cracks, memories run deep. They steal the sun, but the night we keep. Writing freedom on the walls while the city weeps. Tears mixed with mortar, brick holes pain. Dreams smuggled in, whispers through the window pane. Tanks roll heavy, but the wheels insane. We carry nations on our backs, chains can't contain. They raise our roofs, we raise our fists. Each scar a map, every bruise resists. History's a circle, they can't untwist. Born from the struggle, we exist, persist.
حياة حياتنا صعبة نعيشها بالحجارة، حلمنا الحرية تحت السما الزرقاء. دموع وامل ما ننسى الإرادة، بنبقى صامدين رغم كل القساوة. حياتنا صعبة نعيشها بالحجارة، حلمنا الحرية تحت السما الزرقاء. دموع وامل ما ننسى الإرادة، بنبقى صامدين رغم كل القساوة.
Born where the sun kissed the soil, heat in the sand. Kids playing tag with shadows, dodging a man. Checkpoint delays, streets echo the pain. Every corner got a tale, soaked deep in the rain. Mothers bake bread, tears sneered with the flour. Power cuts black the nights, no light in the tower. Still we shine, moonlit prayers to the east, where the struggle and the hustle meet the belly of the beast.
حياتنا صعبة نعيشها بالحجارة، حلمنا الحرية تحت السما الزرقاء. دموع وامل ما ننسى الإرادة، بنبقى صامدين رغم كل القساوة.
Hunger punks twist the gut, meals getting sparse. Dreams carved on walls, sharper than glass shards. Kids with sling rocks, soldiers holding the iron. Hope hanging on threads, ain't no use in crying. Skyline stained with smoke, prayers rise through the gray. Elders hum tunes of peace, memories of a day when olive trees stood tall. Roots kiss the dirt, now every grove a reminder of the pain that we work.
Dusty air choke, lungs full of resistance. Checkpoint stress, every breath met with persistence. Backpacks heavy, ain't no books in the frame. Got stories of the struggle etched deep in the grain. Mama said keep low, eyes on the sky, but the ground got barbed wires where we lie. Echoes of the past and the cracks of the pavement. Dreams caught in barcodes, life in containment, ain't no way through. The towers got a glare, metal birds screech, whole families in despair. But hope flickers like the lanterns of dust. Even caged wings find a way to adjust.
يا بلادي الغالية عدل وحرية، احنا صوتك العالي للحق قضية. ايد بايد نعيش رغم الجرح والقسوة، الوطن غالي وعمره ما ينسى.
See the kid with the kite, string cuts his palms, yet he smiled like the sun in the eye of the storm. Streets talk loud, stories burn in the heat. Graffiti on the walls, revolution repeats. Footsteps silent, but the courage stayed thunder. Underneath the boots, our roots never sunder. Fathers teach sons how to hold their ground, while mothers hold grief, but they never back down. Cracking the walls, dust dance with the light rays. Little homie slinging bread in the alleyways. Checkpoint chokehold, metal gate screaming. Dreams buried deep, ain't nobody daydreaming. Mama boiling tea on a kerosene flame. Rubble for a view, still call it by name. Concrete tombstones, city ain't a city, just echoes of prayers. Streets full of pity, gas masks hanging where the laundry used to sway. Pigeons still fly, but they dodge where the shells lay. Kids sketching tanks with a stick in the dirt. Imagination bleeding through the pain and the hurt. Roof patched with tarps, stars peek through holes. Generations tightrope on invisible poles. Cousin got nabbed, ain't seen him in months. Rumor say he's locked where the sun don't punch. Pop's back hunch, been working for scraps. Used to farm olives, now it's rubble and laps. The call to prayer echoes, a city in shards. Faith like the moon, surrounded by scars. Every knock at the door, adrenaline spike. Neighbors whisper tales of another late night strike. Lullabies ain't soft, they want us to run. Life's a loaded question, and they pointing the gun. The gun, the gun, the gun, the gun.
شجرة الزيتون بنبقى صامدين. صوت الحرية بيصرخ بالميادين. دمعنا بحر وردنا لحنين. من جيل لجيل للحق راجعين. من جيل لجيل للحق راجعين.
Yo, lil homie with a rock, slinging Davis style. Checkpoints block dreams, streets hostile. Graffiti on the wall, screaming free my land. Rubber bullets ricochet, kids still take a stand. Mama baking bread, ovens heated with hope. But the scent of tear gas make it hard to cope. Soldiers marching, heavy boots crush the roots. But olive trees don't break, they bear fruit. Prayers in the wind, and the rest call loud. Shadows on the hills, refugees unbowed. They bomb the future, try to bury the seed. But the soil still whispers, we will be free.
تحت شجرة الزيتون بنبقى صامدين. صوت الحرية بيصرخ بالميادين. دمعنا بحر وردنا أهانين. من جيل لجيل للحق راجعين. من جيل لجيل للحق راجعين.
Lil sis got dreams, but the sky ain't clear. Drones humming lullabies, keeping her in fear. She's sketching freedom on a notebook page while the world turn.
Cracks in the wall, streets hum a sad tune. Kites in the sky, dreams tangled in the monsoon. Mama's hands scarred from bread and battle scars. Cooking hope in the pot, though life's a jar. Boys play soccer with a ball that's torn. Girls brave futures in a house still warm. Shrapnel whisper stories to the nighttime. Prayers hit the ceiling loop on a lifeline. Hustle for bread, dodge shadows that creep. Every window got a story, some too deep. Tires burn black, smoke hugs the moon. Even in rubble, flowers find room.
يا مشي صبري يا صبري. العاد الغريب وعدي يا وعدي. عالحلم نصبر منعيش للأمل. فوق القهر نحفر نرسم الوطن.
Life in the lane where the walls got ears. Every stone a witness to the blood and tears. Kids got fire in their eyes, burning steady. Heartbeats thump louder than the tanks. Heavy broken toys on the ground, dreams deferred. But the call of prayer still echoes undeterred. Baba taught me strength ain't just in the fist. It's in the smile that persists, the love that insists.
Dust on the air, air tastes bitter like steel. Streets cry red where the wounds don't heal. Mama's bread split thin just to feed 4 mouths. We build dreams in the rubble while the sun burns south. Checkpoint gates like chains on a wrist. Every step watched, every name on a list. The sea calls freedom but the waves stay locked. We write prayers in the sand where the bombs are dropped. Kites in the sky made from tattered old flags. Kids fly hope where the future still lags. A cracked voice echoes through the market stalls, selling olives and tears where the shadow falls. No power at night, but the stars still glow. Whispers of tomorrow when the firelights throw. We stitch stories in the dark, every thread's a scream. Even silence here is louder than it seems. Walls too high, but our will climbs higher. Ashes of the past still fuel our fire. The tanks roll heavy, but the heart beats loud. We rise from the smoke like a storm in a cloud. Bullets can't kill what's born to survive. Even hunger can't swallow what keeps us alive. This is Gaza's song, carved deep in the earth, where every tear's a jewel, every loss gives birth.